in the building.
This is it, the showcase for the absolute best of the NBA. The All-Star Game set to begin tonight. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Russell Westbrook. Griffin is out there with Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand. The biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Here's Curry. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars head coach and I got a chance to catch up for just a minute. We talked about the game. Coach made it clear that he was going to do everything he could to have a very small presence in the game. These guys know what they're doing, and nobody wants to see me calling timeouts or anything. I'm going to roll the ball out and let them play. Just what players could hope for.
Thanks, Doris. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The dish now to Davis. Durant kicks to Griffin. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Griffin's got his first points of the night.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Here's baddest one, and the 3 ball is good.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Westbrook kicks to Griffin. Curry attacking, and it's Davis at the elbow. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
There's the pick. Here's baddest one, guarded by Curry. Shot good from baddest one.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And finished off by Davis.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. This guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Griffin from 10 feet out. Another miss by Griffin. Here's baddest one. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And here are the East All-Stars now, following Durant's three-point attack. And that basket is in there from baddest one.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him. You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really illustrate still afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Curry brings the double. Outside Butler. Pass. The baddest one with the shot. It's good from the top of the key. Baddest one's got 17 now.
And I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else. That's really not what this game is about.
That's good. And that's now 6 points for Blake Griffin.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
On offense, here are the West All-Stars. 4-point game. Here's Davis. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Davis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's the fast break. No good from Bannister.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
It's Curry with the drive. Westbrook wide open. He fires. Misses the wing jam.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Great open look there. 22 points for Freak.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The pass to Durant. To the wing right side. Westbrook kicks to Griffin. Passes it to Bannister. Lots of room. And good on the basket. Baddest one's got 24.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Westbrook with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by James. Here's baddest one. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now it's 27 points for Freak.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's baddest one, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's baddest one. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Baddest one's got 29 in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Are you kidding? This is an all-star finish if ever I've seen one.
And that's one of the plays people are going to remember and talk about from this year's game for sure.
A nice shot by George.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Now here's Durant, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Perfect screen there, set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Curry kicks to Durant, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And here's Westbrook. Following the three-pointer by Freak, Davis kicks to Durant. Griffin a screen on Anthony. Outside Durant. To the inside. Rocket 6. Curry can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Outside Westbrook. Dishes it to Davis. Knocked loose. And they're on the break. Baddest one passes to James. Butler on the wing. Uncovered. They grab their own miss. Baddest one. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Baddest one's got 40 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the East with some changes. Okafor comes in for Anthony, and Paul Millsap subbed in for Paul George. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Towns, he's checked in for Griffin. Draymond Green comes in for Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Curry. Shot's good. Green's got his first 2 points.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
To the paint. James dishes to Butler. It's rebounded by the West.
Oh, he knows that one should have gone in. That hurt.
Yes, sir. That one drops. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 43 points for Freak.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Thompson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And a miss there on the triple.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column. And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Here's Lillard. Jimmy Butler making his last shot, and Lillard kicks to Green. Towns, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. West All-Stars shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That free throw, no good. And the East with some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for LeBron. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Butler. 51 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's baddest one. 43 points in the game. Wade passes to Okafor. That falls. Nice lead that time from Dwayne Wade. Okafor's got his first 2 points of the night. Lillard outside. Okafor grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
No good from Baddest one.
The crossover worked to perfection. The shot, not so much.
Now, here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. Stolen. Puts up a 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
What a 3 at the horn as they end the quarter on a high note.
Couldn't agree more. That'll give them a nice little lift, I think, going into the next quarter.
And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. You should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Baddest one. He's in at point guard. Batum is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Okafor in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Davis is checked in for the West. Westbrook comes in for Thompson. And the West All-Stars with possession. That's tipped. And here they come. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Now here is Davis, and that one's good.
Listen, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Checked in for the East. Paul George comes in for Paul Millsap.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Here's West now. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. And Davis, here we go. No luck. Great D that time from Batum. To the middle. Here's baddest one. Non-stop scoring machine here. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Green, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's baddest one. Outside, Batum. Pass to baddest one. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot. Baddest one's got 56 points in the game.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And some changes here for the East. LeBron comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Dwayne Wade. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Now here's Westbrook. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Nice D from baddest one.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here is Davis. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Davis with the double team. Baddest one passes to Thomas. Here's baddest one. He's covered by Westbrook, and that one's good. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here.